Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy J Buckets TV, and we're back again with another video today because 2K just dropped a trailer for 2K27. This is the 2K Mart video, and I promise you, if you only watch this video one time, I guarantee you missed half of what was hidden in this trailer. They packed this trailer with a whole bunch of Easter eggs to what they expect for 2K27. So you know what's gonna happen? They leave us some crumbs, we're gonna make a 5-star meal. So we're gonna get into this trailer and we're gonna break down all the Easter eggs that they left along the way for us. I see discontinued left right cheese. I already know what that means. Got the Wimby jersey, the D Rose jersey, Caitlin Clark. It's a hot take, but that D Rose poster is probably one of the hardest 2K posters we had in most recent years. I'm not gonna lie. That confirms Cat Breakers is coming back again. Okay. 2K robot, okay. City's back, okay. Dunking all night. Potentially a new dunking meter. The contest system, we'll see. I personally think they're bringing back the OG parks. Or they're gonna give us like a playground kind of feel, like a park. Yeah, park feel, like a real park feel. So to state the obvious, if you look up this address right here, it leads you to Rutgers Park. So with that being said, I think park players, you guys are going to get what you guys have been asking for a very long time. We're going to get a real kind of park. So hopefully it's not a season thing where the parks change every season. They give us an actual park. Because like I said, that address, when you look it up, it gives you Rutgers Park. And actually, I'll pull it up right here for you guys. So you see it's Rutgers Park right there. So that's what I think. That's the obvious right there. As you can see, you have the official launch September 4th. Early access August 28th. July 28th is the gameplay trailer. We'll see like how the game is going to be played and whatnot. But that's the obvious. That's the storefront obvious right there. Look at this poster right here. This is basically 2K saying that those spammy side-to-side dribble moves are going to get discontinued. And to me, that's a huge hint towards getting a brand new dribbling system in 27, because if we're being quite honest, in 26 there's way too many bailout dribble moves and dribble glitches that were easy to exploit throughout the year 2K26. So hopefully 2K is going to reward people who actually use stick skill instead of using the cheesy combos or easy exploitable dribble moves, or dribble animations I should say. All right, so next we have contest, and I think we all know what that means. 2K is finally addressing the contest system. 2K26 contest system was god awful, and honestly I think that was the biggest complaint all year within the community, especially from locks, because it was so hard to play lock and actually get contests. And half the time contests felt like they didn't even exist. You'd be right in somebody's face and next thing you know they're still greening it with like a 43% or even maybe a 5%. You'll be right in the dude's face and they'll give you a 5%. So the fact that 2K included this in the trailer tells me that they've been hearing the feedback, and hopefully we're going to get a better contest system that actually rewards good defense. All right, so we have the dunking all night poster. I think this one is definitely about finishing. I think that's obvious, but we all know how frustrating the dunk meter was in 2K26. Sometimes it'll disappear, and other times you'll full bar the meter and still miss the dunk, especially if you had a 99 driving dunk, which didn't make any sense. So this Easter egg is definitely teasing a reworked finishing system, or at least a much more consistent dunk meter in 2K27, because a lot of those slashers were having that issue with having a high dunk and missing a lot of dunks. So another Easter egg that really caught my attention was here that says heat check. We all know heat check is going to return. We don't know what rep level is going to be hidden behind, but notice that there's an arrow pointing at this fire extinguisher here, and that really caught my attention because to me 2K is definitely hinting at the fact that lockdown defenders are going to have some kind of counter to heat check, maybe like a defensive takeover mechanic or an ability that can cool a hot player down. And if that's true, it's telling me 2K is putting a much bigger emphasis on defense this year. So here we have the orange juice poster. If you've been playing 2K for a while, you know that's a callback to MyCAREER, so they're definitely going to be bringing it back for this 2K or something very similar to it. We have the gameplay July 28th. Everybody's going to be ready for that. And I noticed with the ice cold kicks, I think that we're going to have more full control over customizing our kicks or have a bigger store in regards to Nike shoes or Jordan shoes, like how it used to be back in the day. Now this cap right here is telling us Cap Breakers is definitely returning for 2K27. It's not going anywhere. We don't know if it's going to be in the rep rewards or the season pass or both like how it was before, but Cap Breakers isn't going anywhere this 2K. Now if you zoom in to the candy right here, it says slightly early. It can mean two things. Tempo's coming back where you only have to green the tempo, not the timing, or we're gonna go back to how it was in 2K25 where you could shoot on low risk and hit whites. It's not green or nothing. So I don't think this is a coincidence. I think this is very intentional. So some way, somehow, I think you're gonna be able to make whites this 2K because it says slightly early. Another thing that stood out to me, this Easter egg, very intentional. The builder. This can says builder. You see it has the blue, yellow, green, red, purple. It can mean two things. Either we'll be able to see the cap breakers in the builder, how to apply them, or this is a stretch. I think we may be getting the pie charts back for 2K27, just like how it was in 2K20. I think it was in 2K21, I can't remember, but remember the pie charts in 2K20? I think we may be coming back. I know there was speculation on they may be changing the builder, so I think pie charts may be coming back with this. This one was very intentional. I really think that the pie charts may be coming back with this 2K. Another thing that did stand out, 2K robot. When you hear robot, what do you think of? AI. We all know the struggle that it was playing with the AI this 2K, especially in the rec, or if your friend lagged out of prime, you had to stick with the AI and the other team could cheese the AI. So now I think 2K heard the feedback. Now they're going to adjust how the AIs are playing in 2K. So if you do get stuck with an AI, it doesn't hurt you as much as it did this past 2K. Well, here we know the city's coming back. Apparently it's going to be a new city, rec, theater, Ania Park, all of that's going to be in the city. And if you notice to the left, we have MyCAREER and we have MyTEAM. One thing that stands out, everybody's been noticing. 1 player, 2 player in MyCAREER and in MyTEAM. Like I said, 2K has been very intentional with these Easter eggs. This can be them hinting towards we can co-op into MyCAREER or even into MyTEAM, or do like the team up how we had the all-star team up that used to be in 2K. They may be bringing that back, but definitely teasing some kind of co-op mode with the 1 player, 2 player on the gaming console. Like I said before, 2K is being very intentional in these Easter eggs, and like I said before, I think they're putting more of an emphasis on defense. As you can see, unbreakable lock. It's a little lock. All right. Even here, you have a little cleaner. When I saw that, I automatically thought glass cleaners are going to be the meta, because what else can you think of when you see this? A spray bottle, some kind of cleaner. If you zoom in, it says cleaner, you just can't read what's on top. I personally think glass cleaners is definitely making a return, how it was in 2K19 or 2K21. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but like I said, I really do think they're putting an emphasis on defense. They're going to buff the defensive system in 2K27. Overall, I think 2K did a really good job at hiding these Easter eggs throughout the trailer. I think it's pretty clear that they wanted the community to come together and start putting the pieces together and try and figure out what they have in store for 2K27. Now, remember, like I said, these theories are based on what I saw in the trailer, so we'll have to see when the official gameplay comes out, July 28th or even August 18th, or even after Community Day. So we'll see. So if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comments what Easter eggs do you think is the biggest hint for 2K27. And I'll be covering every trailer, every news drop, and everything you need to know leading up to the launch date. So you don't want to miss out. I'll catch up with you guys in the next video. Peace out.